2K is the game that I play. So I was just in the program about an hour ago. So I'm still live and direct, loud and proud. I'm out there.
Aboard the Concha Del Mar, there are a bunch of fun events coming up. This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all games played will be worth double XP. Next weekend, it's Specialty Appreciation Defenders. The cruise ship is highlighting defense by rewarding extra XP for players with
It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. And for a night, Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. We knew the Nets had talent. It was just a matter of letting the chemistry develop. But it's come along. Kevin Durant said it's fun out there.
All right, thanks, Allie. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Middleton is the 3 with Giannis in at 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Portis in at the 5, down low. And for Brooklyn, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's Griffin in at the center position, filling out the middle. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything coming off the rim have the ability to bust out with the dribble, man, that gets your pace going.
To the left side wing, Irving for 3, offensive board, and Griffin slams it in.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Antetokounmpo outside. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Durant. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
First quarter, just over a minute played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Blake Griffin picks one up.
There's such an infectiousness with Giannis, the way that he talks about basketball and his deep love and passion for the game. It's just such a joy to watch him as a player who continues to want to be better and better, even after an MVP caliber season.
And a huge sigh of relief for Bucks fans last year. Giannis signing a monster contract extension. He'll continue to be the franchise for years to come.
And you know, Grant, many wondered if Giannis would test free agency. Ultimately avoided all that drama.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to stay and build a winner with the Bucks. And you know what? He did just that, bringing home the NBA championship. What a reward for the fans in the city of Milwaukee, and just tremendous character from Giannis.
Durant inside. Antetokounmpo covering, and he gets that one.
How about a show of power from KD? He knew the contact was coming and ripped right through it.
Pass to Middleton. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Up top, DiVincenzo. And the shot's good.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
And here's Harden, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And Griffin gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Irving against Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
For three, Durant. Pass to Irving. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Durant. Jacks up a three. Drops in the three. Durant's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, nice three-point shot there. You just knew Holiday wanted to even the score.
Outside Harden. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, he gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Here's Middleton. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Pass to Harris. Here's Harden. Out to Harris. No one near him. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Impossible to stop when Giannis gets those strides together.
Harden, the pass to Millsap. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Harden. Ogilvy, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Nora. And he buries his first look.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Thomas misses. The Bucks trail. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn and the Notre Dame product, Pat Connaughton. He's a great plug-and-play wing, Brent.
He comes in there, B.A., and he just gives great effort. He's so good on the offensive glass and seems to be in the right spot at the right time. That's reliable stuff that the coaching staff is very happy to have.
Over to the wing. Outside Mills. The 3-ball. Doesn't go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And you know you're going up against a team that has revenge on the brain, besting them in the conference semis last year.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. With 4 on the clock. And he makes it.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Nets leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
The KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, B.A. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
They've got Paul Millsap, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there, and it's Thomas in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Portis, he's checked in for Nora. And Greg, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Allen, the pass to Portis. Wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Thomas.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Right side, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
The Bucks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, they want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Connaughton. Milwaukee in the lead. And he lobs it up top. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open. Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kevin Durant with a rebound. You know, with Giannis in his free throws, Brent, it hurts his team in late-game situations.
Well, it does. It's something that he knows, he recognizes it, and he continues to work on it. And I think that that's the first part for Giannis in getting better, recognizing the problem.
And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
And that's some determination there from Antetokounmpo, able to bully his way through the defenders, multiple that time, while shooting the ball. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Think about Drew Holiday and his ability, B.A., to step between the 1 and 2 position as a high-level pro and defender.
The Bucks making a switch here. Noira's checked in. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader, Drew Holiday, third.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Griffin. Harris finds Durant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brent with Holiday, he spent plenty of time at both guard spots.
And very few guards, B.A., can do that seamlessly, and Holiday does it. He can play the 1 and 2 to score and facilitate, but he's going to take on the toughest defensive assignment and shut that guy down as well.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Holiday against Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. He's got 12.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Irving, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Nets with the lead. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Holiday against Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a little long. The Nets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. An open look for Irving, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Fires it from 18. Three-pointer, Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Substitution.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That free throw good for Middleton.
There's so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. And Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
The 3, here's Harris. Buries it from 3. Harris has got 5 now. And so it's Brooklyn with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. It's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. I think that's what we're here for. And so, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. It's fair to say that the second quarter belonged to them. They've now got a 9-point edge heading into the second half. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
They're running the offense beautifully. Looking for good looks. The confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Bucks?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against this team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. DiVincenzo and Middleton make up the perimeter. Giannis and Portis are in the middle. And it's Holiday in at the point. And he's going for the lob.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
Brooklyn's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Irving finds Griffin. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Outside for Harden. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Middleton against Harris. Goes back up. Goes up again. Portis' shot is off.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Holiday against Irving. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
I don't know where the shoulder starts and the arms end for Giannis, but it makes him dangerous on the offensive glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting, thank you. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team second.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Harden against DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton against Harris. And it's Chris Middleton with the 3. Middleton's got 7.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Pass to Harris. Up top, Durant. Antetokounmpo covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, "One thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness."
Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Nora's checked in for Portis. Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Allen, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Thomas in for Holiday. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Mills. Thomas misses. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Durant, the pass to Harris. Here's Millsap, the kick to Durant. And here's Mills for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Durant against Allen. Pass to Connaughton. From outside the arc. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Harris passes to Durant. Here's Harden. Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And the Nets call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Kevin Durant. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Thomas in for Harden. Ojale, he's checked in for the Bucks. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey there, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm. For a team just out of the gates this season, trying to establish chemistry, already they've hit some adversity, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
His first foul for team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line. Mills with it. He's got 5. Pass to Thomas. Millsap, left side. Right side, Brown. It's no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The offensive rebound. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 8 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Back to Mills. 4-3. It's off. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Thomas in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5.
Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Thomas. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Thomas. Outside for Irving. Over Antetokounmpo. Outside Mills. Here's Thomas. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
That's his first personal.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Down low. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Mills. It's Griffin, high post. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lets it go from 11. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
It's kept alive. Here's Durant. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's blocked by Irving.
How about that? I mean, if Irving's blocking shots, that's a great sign for this team.
Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Durant. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Mills.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
And that's great to see Dante out there on the break. When he gets his steps together like that, he can attack the rim.
Holiday against Irving. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Durant. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Inside, here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Irving, the pass to Harden. Back to Irving. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Outside Holiday. Pulls it in from the elbow. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Harris outside. From deep three-point range. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. To take the lead. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Paul Millsap.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. And more the team trusts him in those moments.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Harris outside. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
Things are really going Harden's way. When he's on a roll, his shooting ability just explodes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Durant with it. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's Irving. Takes it inside. Yes! And that one brings him within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cash.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board, and now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his third personal. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds, and get some assists. He's a weapon.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never... Oh, we get it. And nothing to...
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Outside, the wings are Smart and Brown. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving and Harden, the two-star guards. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, home in the paint. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Irving passes to Harris. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And that one's good, Irving.
Kyrie space to fire. He doesn't pass it up.
Outside Williams. He kicks to Brown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Pass to Irving. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Wow, the interior touch of Irving. Superb at measuring defenses and knowing when to try to score for you.
Schroeder dishes to Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The shot's good from Irving.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep wheel.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
His first foul. Team second.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup good by Brown. He has 6.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Irving against Schroeder. A nice shot by Irving.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Tatum on the wing. Outside, Smart. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Shot's good by Durant.
Oh, man, brushing off the defense with ease. Durant is no stranger to being played with physicality.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Tatum looking around. Knocked away and stolen by Aldridge. Passes it to Durant. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown. leading the fast break. Nobody near Schroeder. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
For three, Durant. And Boston with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
In the corner, it's Harris. Outside, KD. Hits it from three-point range. KD's got 5 points so far.
Come on, man. That's just scary how Durant looks from that far out. He looks like he can take another 5 steps back and still have that easy, fluid motion.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a new group in for the Celtics. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Williams. Cantor comes in for Tatum. James Ennis, he'll check in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. And Cousins throws it down.
Poor job defensively on the glass. I mean, Cousins is the first guy you have to get a body on. He has good anticipation and those long arms.
Mills passes to Thomas. And the Nets, another three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And even though last year was a struggle at times for Cousins, he remained one of the best per-minute rebounders in the league.
Oh, Greg, I mean, once he gets positioned, he's like an anchor. He has the long wingspan and plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Clock at 4. On the wing. And it's Brown missing.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Celtics foul. Jaylen Brown.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brown.
First team foul. Celtics substitution.
Nets leading by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Mills kicks to Brown. Back to Mills. From deep. Cousins pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Hernangomez. And finished off by Hernangomez.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but, we're doing a great job of covering for one another. And, I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Paul Millsap out there with Thomas. Then there's Brown, and it's Mills, and it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Mills passes to Griffin. Back to Mills. The Nets working the ball around now. Millsap finds Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Enes Kanter. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now
or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Inside, Millsap, and it's blocked. And here is Hernan Gomez. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Ennis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Stolen by Cantor. Up top, Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Pritchard. Here's Cousins.
A moment now to see the numbers for Cantor. Good season for him last year. 7th in rebounding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Thomas. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Patty Mills.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first. He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And that's a tough one right there. I love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over the contact.
The pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Cousins inside. Durant's there. 5 on the clock. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Smart misses. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
And Cousins gets to Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Irving attacking. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, he's no longer Lob City, but Blake Griffin's still has some ability athletically, and he can be a valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, Blake isn't tearing down rims anymore. He has been taking more threes. Hoping this will help prolong his career.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. And then for Boston, Robert Williams, he's checked in for Cousins. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Juan Hernan Gomez. Nets leading by 4. Harden scanning the floor. There's the dish to Aldridge. Outside for Durant. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 5 points now this quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further. Oh, the breathtaking athleticism of Brown. I mean, just incredible at rising up and packing a punch on these dunks.
Here's Irving. Williams with the block. The open shot by Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Smart does a little bit of everything, including finding his wide open teammates.
Pass to Harden. Over to the wing. Outside Irving. To the inside. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Tatum on the wing. Aldridge against Williams. Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
A merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminding the defense he's unstoppable when he wants to be.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Durant on the wing. Fires for three. And the Nets another three.
It's like he was created in my player. And Durant is 7 feet tall with a sweet shot.
Outside Williams. Tatum against Durant. Tatum's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies, no excuses.
For three, Harris. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistency, finding the other guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread them.
And that's a wrap.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Williams at center. Schroeder against Irving. That ties the game. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Harden the pass to Millsap. Outside Irving. And they recover it. Here's Harden out to Harris. Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
No, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Back to Schroeder. Smart deciding where to go with it. Millsap against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. From deep, Harden, and the Nets, another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Tatum against Millsap. Durant with the steal. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Irving kicks to Durant. Fires from deep. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the other game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, he's got point guard handles. We've never seen that from someone his size.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Mills. Ennis taking his time here. Here's Cousins. It doesn't go for him. Griffin with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Durant, and he drops it in from the low post. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Mills. Now Ennis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over KD.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block some shots.
Back to Thomas. Outside Durant. To the wing on the left. Pass to Griffin. Bucket is good. Griffin's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
You don't put up numbers like Griffin unless you can finish through the contact inside.
Brown outside. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Thomas. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Brown against Harden. Brown inside. He's got 14. Nice D from Griffin. Durant dishes to Griffin. Back to KD. From past the arc. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, dominant move by Aldridge on the glass. Just manhandling the defender and then finishes strong.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. The 10-footer finds the target. Brown's got 16 points.
Well, you see the confidence building in Brown offensively. I mean, first it was taking over stretches, now it's taking over games.
Yeah, Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Durant. So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Boston, Jason Tatum comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for James Ennis. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Here's Irving. 16 points for him. On the wing, Harris. Irving with the bounce pass.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and fire.
And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. Aldridge out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Irving at the point.
I love seeing Irving work in the mid-range. She's intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take his shots.
Up top, Canner. Outside, Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard passes to Smart. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Dishes to Aldridge. He feeds it to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. Pass to Millsap. Irving for 3. And Boston with the rebound. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Tatum driving to the basket. Cantor makes it off the glass. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Smart against Harden. He dishes it to Millsap. Irving passes to Aldridge. That shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. And too long on the shot. Nets leading by 14. There's the steal. Outside, Smart. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And then for Boston, Brown comes in for Enes Kanter. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Harris passes to Harden. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Nets lead by 15. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's the pass to Harris. Durant against Tatum. Over Tatum. Rebound Boston. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
For three, Harris. And no good. Celtics trail by 11. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Aldridge kicks to Durant. Wasted no time on that one. 27 points for Kevin Durant.
He's capable of scoring from any area. I love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Drills it from outside. KD's got 17 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
But the defense absolutely cannot let KD get the ball there. He's too good.
Shooter kicks to Brown. .137 left in the game, and it's in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
On the wing, Irving. Let's keep it alive. Aldridge. And he makes good on the layup.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
Tonight, they seemed committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And the Celtics making a change here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Neesmith in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Schroeder, covered by Mills. It's Schroeder with the drive.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
It's stolen by Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there it is for him. And the Nets lead by 16.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Fernando, the pass to Hernangomez. Here's Fernando. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. The layup missed. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.